He was gripping the steering wheel, eyes locked on the crumpled speeding ticket in his hand, when she said it, quietly, almost as if she regretted letting it slip. "If you weren't married." The words froze him. The world outside his car blurred into soft rain and flashing blue lights. He didn't look up right away, because for the first time in years, someone had seen him. Not the tired single dad, not the man just trying to survive one day at a time, but him. And that, right there, is where our story begins. Before we dive in, if you've ever believed in second chances, in love that finds you when you're least expecting it, then stay till the end. This story will remind you why you should never give up on hope. And if you feel that spark by the end, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, you'll want to hear what happened next. It was a Thursday morning when Alex Grant was running late. His 12-year-old son, Ethan, had missed the school bus again, and Alex had spilled coffee on his only clean shirt. He was rushing down the highway, hair still wet from the shower, one hand holding a slice of toast, the other steering, when the flashing red and blue lights filled his rearview mirror. He muttered under his breath, "Of course, because today wasn't bad enough already." He pulled over. A moment later, a police officer approached, tall, calm, and with eyes sharper than her tone. "Officer Rachel Moore. License and registration, sir," she said firmly. Alex fumbled for his wallet, embarrassed. "Yeah, sorry, officer. I'm just, running late. My son's school." "I clocked you at 72 in a 50, she interrupted, scribbling on her pad. "Late or not, that's a ticket." Her voice was professional, but there was something beneath it, a trace of fatigue, maybe even empathy. She looked inside the car and saw Ethan in the passenger seat, clutching a worn backpack and a lunchbox covered in doodles. The boy gave her a nervous wave. "Morning, ma'am," Ethan said softly. Rachel's expression softened just a little. "Hey, buddy, you make sure your dad slows down next time, all right?" Alex sighed, running a hand through his messy hair. "Look, officer, I get it. I'm at fault. But I'm just trying, you know. Trying to keep things together." She paused, pen hovering over the ticket book. "Trying." He laughed bitterly. "Yeah, my wife passed away 2 years ago. It's just me and him now. Mornings are complicated." Rachel's pen stopped. Her eyes flickered, and something shifted in her tone. She tore the ticket off anyway but handed it to him gently. "I'm sorry for your loss," she said. "You're doing better than you think." He managed a faint smile. "Doesn't feel like it most days." She hesitated, then added quietly, "If you weren't married." She stopped herself, realizing what she'd just said. Her face turned red. "I mean, sorry. Forget I said that." He blinked, taken aback. "Actually, I'm not." Her eyes widened. "Oh, I just assumed. Most people do," he said softly. "But it's been a long time." For a moment, they stood there in awkward silence as the rain began to fall harder. Then Rachel cleared her throat. "Drive safe, Mr. Grant." He nodded, and she walked back to her patrol car, her mind replaying every second of that conversation. Something about him lingered, his eyes, the exhaustion behind his smile, and the quiet strength in his voice. Days passed, but she couldn't shake it off. 2 weeks later, fate intervened again. It was a Sunday morning. Rachel was volunteering at the local community park, helping set up a charity event for families in need. She was handing out bottled water when a familiar voice spoke behind her. "Didn't think I'd see you without the ticket book," Alex said with a grin, holding Ethan's hand. Rachel turned, surprised, then smiled. "Mr. Speed Limit himself. Guilty," he chuckled. "Ethan's school invited us. I figured I'd redeem myself by doing something good for once." From that moment, something clicked. They talked for hours, about her love for the job, his struggle raising Ethan, the loneliness that followed loss, and the small joys that made it bearable. She made Ethan laugh, and Alex hadn't seen his son smile that much in a long time. What started as casual encounters, at the park, at the coffee shop, even once outside the school, slowly became something deeper. She'd drop by on her patrol, pretending it was coincidence, and he'd offer her coffee in return. They began to look forward to those little moments. But love stories, the real ones, don't come easy. One night, Rachel showed up at his house, rain dripping off her uniform, worry written across her face. "Alex, there was an accident. Ethan's school bus. He's okay, but he's shaken. He froze, heart pounding, until he saw Ethan sitting in the back of her patrol car, safe but trembling. Rachel had stayed with him the whole time, comforting him, refusing to leave until Alex arrived. That night, as Alex tucked Ethan into bed, he found Rachel waiting in the hallway, her usual composure gone. "You're a good dad," she whispered. He smiled faintly. "I don't always feel like one." She took a step closer. "You are. And for what it's worth, I meant what I said that day." He looked at her, really looked, and for the first time since his wife passed, he let his guard down. Months went by. They started seeing each other more often, their lives slowly intertwining. Rachel was patient, never pushing too hard, letting him heal in his own time. Ethan adored her, called her Officer Mom, once by accident, which made everyone laugh through tears. But not everyone understood. Some of her colleagues whispered about the cop dating a widower. Some of his neighbors questioned how fast he was moving on. But love, real love, doesn't wait for the world's permission. It simply grows, quietly and fiercely. And one summer evening, as the sun dipped low over the same road where they'd first met, Alex pulled over, turned to her, and smiled. "Remember the day you gave me that ticket?" Rachel laughed. "How could I forget?" He took her hand. "Best fine I ever paid." She rolled her eyes, then leaned in, whispering, "If you weren't married." He grinned. "I'm not. But maybe I should be." Ethan's laughter echoed from the back seat as Alex pulled a small box from his pocket. The blue lights of her patrol car reflected off the ring as he said, "You stopped me once. Maybe it's time we start the rest of the journey together." Tears.